I am incapable of doing everything. What else is new? Anyway, welcome to Final Fantasy. We're gonna do stuff. Stuff that doesn't involve the storyline, and then we're gonna do stuff that does involve the storyline, and then stuff will have occurred. Hooray! Anyway, I've got my little notepad thingy here. Oh yeah, and I did a little bit of grinding. It was about 30 minutes worth of grinding, and then I left it idle for another 30 minutes while I did stuff. But we're a bit more leveled now. I think everyone's 45 plus now, so we're a bit more powerful. We've also got Ultima leveled up enough, and a few other things leveled up. We've got Bio 3, we've got Cure 3, stuff like that. Could go through it, but, you know, I'll just do that. How about that? You can see for yourselves, there's Cure 3. That's basically all that's happened. There's Bio 3. That's pretty much it. And Ultima, which takes a billion more AP to level up, and I'm not actually sure the benefit of leveling it up again, so whatever. Step 1, things happen. Step 2, question marks. Step 3, profit. Now then, let us get on with our things that don't involve things. First step. We need to go to the Fire Cave in Wutai, because I forgot to go to the Fire Cave in Wutai. I also don't know why I'm saying Wutai like that. I just feel like saying it like that. So anyway, why are we going here? Because we have the Leviathan scale. There's something on my button. What's up with that? Underwear gnomes? I don't even want to know what's up with that. I can't remember what that cave is for, but you need a... I believe that's a rare materia there. You need a chocobo to grab that, because you can't land an airship over there. Anyway, Wutai is over, and actually, before we go there, since this is on the way, I forgot to talk to an old guy in this town. Remember the old guy that stands out here and admires the space shuttle, which is no longer there, because we flew into space, as it is. Talk to him 3 times, and he'll give us a thing. A very, very useful thing. Yes. He wishes for his rocket to return. Let me give you this, and we get Venus Gospel. Indeed, this is the first ultimate weapon we've actually gotten, and it's for Sid. Dar she be. The problem with ultimate weapons is they all have no growth. They're very good weapons, and they have a ton of materia slots, but none of them have any growth. So that's a thing to remember. I won't be using it yet, because I'm just going to keep the growth weapons on there until I've got a bunch of materia that I don't need to level up that I can slap in there. For now, though, we're just going to leave it. Probably should have parked the airship on the other side, but back to Wutai! I wonder who came up with the name Wutai. That's an interesting name. Hello, everyone who showed up, and everyone who I didn't say before, and stuff. And things. Also, Wutai! I landed on that guy's house. I apologize, sir. I did not mean to land on your house. Now, what we need to do, I've already mentioned we need to go to the fire cave, so we have to run all the way around. Very slowly. And then we're gonna get in the submarine and do some, Wu-Tang? No. We need to get in the submarine and do some other stuff as well. TeamViewer. I've never actually used TeamViewer. So, there you go. Oh, come on. Really? You gonna make me fight stuff up here? Really? Really, game? Really? As if these things are gonna do anything? Trust me, they're not gonna do anything. Look, he didn't do anything. Hooray! I'm glad you all trusted me, except he did something. Curses! He's foiled my plan. He's caused him to do absolutely nothing, apparently. Oh no, he's slowed, I think. I can't really tell. We're actually going to go to several areas. One of them will enable us to get another ultimate weapon for Vincent, or Craig in this case. So that's always good. Apparently, Wutai means 5 plateau China? 5 plateau mountain. Why did I go this way? That is the improper path. Lordy. Wutai Shen. Anyway. No, I've not played Shining Force. We need Vincent in the party to actually do anything with that scenario of getting his ultimate weapon, though, so... We'll swap him out once we, actually, no. Well, the rest of the stuff is all submarine stuff, so I guess we will swap them out before we get in the sub. And then we'll get off the sub and swap him out again, because I'm not going to use him, because I'm going to use this party. Although I thought it would be a nice idea to get his ult. It's also his level 4 limit break, I believe, as well. I think, anyway. I think it's death and something, I don't really remember. The scale of the sea god shines incredibly brightly, apparently. Did the random encounter ever touch you appropriately? The answer to that is yes. Don't ask questions. We're gonna fight something in here. I can feel it. I can feel it. I really wish that animation played out faster, but apparently not. Death penalty and chaos. There you go. That's the names. I didn't actually write the names down. There's the steel as well materia. I believe. Is that all I came here for? I believe that's all I came here for. I thought there was a weapon in here as well, actually. Oh, we gotta go this way. Okay. Oh my god, I'm blind. The steel as well materia is really all I wanted from this place, but there, yeah, there it is. There's a weapon for Yuffie in here, if you so desired. Or Itsuru. I believe that's for Yuffie. Let me actually check real quick. There it is. Yeah, it's Yuffie's. You can tell because it looks like a shuriken in the item menu thing. You'd go blind if you kept on doing it. Don't worry, it's alright. Now we need to get off this stupid mountain and out of Wutai. Hopefully with no random encounters, but having said that, I will inevitably get one now. Now I'm stuck. Yeah, there we go. I'm stuck on the mountain. They won't let me off. I wish there was a way to quickly teleport to the world map when you're inside of a city instead of having to leave the city. Oh, it didn't kill it. Spaz voice. Oh, it's these things. Outside of Wutai is actually a pretty good grinding place. These guys will spawn out there fairly often, and they do basically nothing. They'll cast Spaz Voice, which causes Fury, but 2 of my party members already have Fury, and neither one's immune to it, so they generally don't do anything at all, which is good. Also, I'm gonna leave Fury on there. I probably should take it off, but oh well. Get Magic Hammer from them? I don't really need Magic Hammer anymore. Quite frankly. Most of what we'll be fighting, Magic Hammer I don't think is actually going to help me. From this point on in the game anyway. Which, for future references, a lot of weapons and a bunch of other bosses that Magic Hammer doesn't actually help very much with. Yeah, you could use the save points to get to the ship and stuff, but you still have to find the save point. I wish there was just a way to, like in the menu, just go to world map or something like that. We may as well swap someone out now. For Vincent here, otherwise known as Krieg, who's actually level 44. He's not too bad. Still gonna swap him out anyway, but I'm gonna save as well once I get over to the submarine because there's an extremely high chance that we'll die. Mainly because Emerald is involved in one of these things that I want to do. Not killing Emerald, just Emerald is there. Or he has a chance of being there anyway. I wish this airship was faster. I mean, I realize it's supposed to be representing a large-scale map, but come on now. I don't have all day. I think you can get around the map faster with the submarine, technically. I forgot to get out of the... I like how I parked it, that's great. Just kind of ram it into the side and wedge it in there so it doesn't move. Did I just say Vague? No, I said Craig. I am not a foreigner. Funny voice? No. So impatient. Plot twist. Let's see. I've got this stuff written down. We need to go south of Costa del Sol, north of Costa del Sol, and somewhere else, I believe. Was that it? No, I think that actually is it. And then we need a submarine to continue this story as well, so let's kind of poot our way over here. Very, very slowly. I believe if you submerge, you're a bit faster. I am a foreigner? Well, yes. That is the incorrect button. I cannot remember, for the life of me, the go button half of the time. Go back down. What's the go button underwater? This is important before Emerald tries to beat my face. There we go. Do you go faster underwater? Turns out you don't. Oh. Is that actually what I'm looking for? I believe that is. There is a certain % chance that Emerald will actually spawn here and he'll just sit his face on top of this thing. Also, be very careful in here. Don't go past the first hallway. We are only here for the first hallway, so I don't really care. This is the Sunken Jelnica, or Gelnica, or however you pronounce it, whatever. There's a save point and a chest. I want the chest and the save point. Why do I want the chest? Because it has Heaven's Cloud, which is for Neuroxen, and it's much better than what we have. However, it doesn't have any Link stuff, but he doesn't have anything equipped anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. So we'll slap that on there. What do I want? I guess I'll throw a Sense on there, and then let's see. Counterattack's pretty good. Steal as well is useless because he has no links. You screwed up first semester. Gosses. What does he have equipped? He has Poison and Earth, so he doesn't really need the MP plus, or the Magic plus there. Slap that on there, slap that on there, slap that on there. And we may as well put one of those on there. Hooray! I gave him something other than a silly bat, which we've had for an eternity, yes. I believe that's his third strongest weapon. This save point is important, by the way, because if you recall, remember how I said Emerald has a chance to spawn on this thing? He has a chance to spawn on this thing when you leave as well, which means you can leave and instantly be murdered by Emerald. That is why there's a save point here. This is a good place to grind later on as well. I think I mentioned that, but you can get your stats maxed in this area as well by using Morph. Hooray! Because everything in this area morphs into item boosting, or stat boosting items. Item boosting stats. Hey, we got lucky. He didn't spawn either time. Hooray. Let's see if I can actually get him to spawn. Go ahead and back out of there. Any day you feel like loading. I don't know why it takes so long to load, but whatever. Can I get Emerald to spawn and punch my face in? Mainly just want to show him, quite frankly. So that you all know I'm not lying, which it's very possible that I could be lying, but I'm pretty sure he has a chance to spawn there. Come along, Emerald. No, Emerald doesn't want to play. Alright, whatever. Fine, Emerald. We'll do it your way. By your way, I mean we'll run away and hope he doesn't come up and punch us in the crotch or something. We need to go north of Costa del Sol now. Why? Because of a thing. Yeah, Emerald would kill us all just by existing, so that is why it's important to use that save point in that place in the event that he does actually spawn there, because you will die. There is no way around it. You leave the place and instantly fight him. You cannot get away from it. We're looking for something. I forgot what I'm looking for, quite frankly. A desert with a river, I think? Is it? I think it's a desert with a river. Where this desert with a river is, I don't actually know. Are you a desert with a river? Oh, I can't go through shallow water, I forgot. Silly me. Yeah, movement does flips. I don't know how he kills stuff with flips. Is this the river? It looks like it's the river because there's a deep pot of water right here. So we will dive. Dive. Eventually, there it goes. I got too close to dive, apparently. There it is. Hello! And I hit the wrong button again. Jesus. You think eventually I'd figure out to stop pushing the X button? But no. Or the cross button, if you wanted to say it that way. I think it's technically called the cross button, but whatever. It's a freaking X. Get off me. Also, I just fused through the earth there. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know why there's a ledge there. I thought there was a door or something. I also don't know why I'm getting Vincent's ultimate weapon and level 4 limit break, but hey! I'm not really gonna use him, but I guess it couldn't hurt to have it. I may as well equip him with it as well, since he's likely not gonna have the 2-line button. He's not likely going to have materia equipped anyway. So the 0 growth is kind of irrelevant. Pardon me. Oh, it's behind the waterfall, isn't it? How do I... Can I do things? How I do? I wish to do. Can I get off? There we go. I just wanted to get off this stupid thing, man. Hello. So we'll get a little scene. You have to actually do this and then fight 10 battles and then come back. So it's entirely possible that I may not even show coming back because I'll forget, but whatever. Because you can't fight battles in this little area outside of here. Did, indeed. Stay back! It's a tarp! It's a well-painted tarp that looks like Lucretia. I just figured I'd go ahead and show this scene, since it's not actually that hard to do, and we have the submarine, so whatever. The first step is denial. If she's happy, I don't care. Except you do, and she's apparently not, or she's... I don't know what she's doing there. She appears to be sewing something onto her stomach, I'm not really sure. We're both scientists, that's why. For science. A child was born for science. His name is Science? Oh. Oh yeah, Sephiroth. Right, about that. Who names their child Sephiroth? That's not like a common name. Did he just pull a gun out of his hair? That's quite the bushel of hair he has there to hide some guns. Or a gun. The gun. The only gun in the world. Now he appears to be typing on his arm. That is not a keyboard, sir. That is also not a person anymore. Because he got shot with a gun. A hair gun. Which apparently gave him the ability to make funny sounds and bubblies. You have a razor blade hidden in your beard. Well, there you go. Well, razor blades are technically easier to hide than a gun. Especially one that sounded like it fired lasers. But hey. Then apparently typing on someone's arm makes them into some sort of weird noise bubbly thing guy when they wake back up, but, you know, let's not question science. Science is the all-knowing. You wanted to die? Well, you've been in a cave the whole time. Ah, Genova. Right, Genova. You can't call me his mother. Why not? Because you couldn't hold him? Your sin is not being able to hold Sephiroth? I don't know if that would have really helped. Razor blade capable of lasers. How is Sephiroth? Well, he's trying to kill the planet, but... you know. And we're not allowed to speak, because this is not our cutscene. This is why Vincent's required, by the way, because he actually, you know, plays a role in it, that whole thing. You need him in your party both times you go here, by the way. And Kasha wants to punch her in the crotch. What else is new? There we go. So now you have to do 10 battles and come back, and you'll get his level 4 limit and his ultimate, which I don't quite frankly care about, so it's possible that I might not come back. I don't think it actually plays another scene of usefulness, anyway. Vital importance, I guess. This thing turns like a fat whale. She did bird severals. I suppose so. Will Emerald be one of those battles? No, no, that's not gonna happen. In fact, I'm not even going to fight Emerald. Quite frankly, if Emerald didn't go anywhere near me, I'd be quite happy, so there you go. Righty-ho! Oh god, Moomin did a thing. That was all I had planned, so now we need to, do something. I've forgotten what exactly that something is. Oh, we need a thing. I guess I can surface now, actually. What do we need a thing! All of the things must be acquired. I believe we need the submarine and we need to go, That's a good question. Where do we need to go? We need to get the key of the ancients thingy. Let me actually check something real quick. Let me see here. Key to the ancients, that's what it's called. Sail over to the nearby Bone Village. So, nearby Bone Village, well, that's Bone Village. Up here, anyway. You there! Are you hiding something from me? Do I submerge here? Can I submerge here? That's shallow water right next to me. There's a cave down here. Whoa, it rotates faster if I do that. Whoa! No longer rotating like a fat cow. Or a space whale, or a fat whale, or a non-rotatable whale. Those aren't very good at rotating, who would have thought? Oh, there's that thing. There's the power plant, which Emerald likes to hang around there as well. Yep, there he is. Hello, Emerald. How are you? Please stay over there and don't murder me. That'd be great. Well, this is definitely not the right direction. We need this key, by the way. Just so you know. So we'll just continue floating along in this direction, I guess. Is it on that wall? Doesn't appear to be on that wall. Must be up here. This is the way to the other thing. No, Emerald just has set paths. And he'll despawn when you surface and then respawn when you go down. What is that? That's just a rock. How disappointing! Is there anything else over there? I saw something. Just more rocks. Run in fear from Emerald? Yes. Run in fear from Emerald. Emerald's kind of a douche. Is it over here? This looks like something. Turns out this isn't. Oh, there it is. There it is. We found it. Hello. I'll just nudge it with the face of the submarine there. That'll let us pick it up if we run it over. Hooray! It seems really old. I like how those guys are still standing in the submarine. That's great. They're the best hostages ever. Several thousand years. So now we have key to the ancients. And now a thing occurs. I don't know if it occurs right now. It doesn't occur right now. I appear to be embedded into the wall. I need to sort that out a little bit. Friggin' walls. Oop, 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 oop. Turn! Turn, you fat whale. Om-noms. Everyone likes om-noms. I had om-noms before I started. It is nice when hostages cooperate. So, excuse me, what do we do after that becomes the next question. Let's see. I believe, yeah, we need to go to Cosmo Canyon, right? I think that was our next goal. So Cosmo Canyon we go! Very, very slowly. We're just pooting along here. That is the official term for this kind of speed. There's no other way to report the speed other than pooting. We are pooting. Very, very slowly pooting. Enjoy the sad music while we poot. We'll get there eventually, guys. It's in sight. We're here. Let's wedge it into the corner. There we go. Successfully parked. Let's get on the airship, which is less crappy. Get on the airship. Dag nabbit. Get. There we go. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins none of the races. Let's be honest here. That is the wrong direction. It is this way. Dag nabbit. Fast and Steady wins all the races, but no one ever talks about Mr. Fast and Steady. Putin. Putin is that guy's name. Vladimir Putin. Does he always maneuver at Putin speeds? There's also this thing here. I can't actually remember what's in here, but there is a way to also park the airship up here that allows you to get in there, but that's far more difficult than parking it in the other place, so... I seriously wish there was a way to park right there. That's irritating. I also love how this airship can do this. This is the most mobile airship I've ever seen. Whee! Alright, that's done with that now. I also love how Meteor moves when I land. That's a fantastic ability it has there. I need to stop landing. Does it have 4 times... Is that where 4 times cut is? 4 times slash something? I don't remember what it is. I swear there's 4 times cut somewhere. I know there's 2 times cut, which I believe we have an opportunity to get soon. I don't remember where it is, though. There's a save point. Hello, save point. No, we've got a chance to save. We don't need to worry. Because we have to fight a weapon coming up, and this time we actually have to fight the weapon instead of just not die. That is, seriously, that airship. Man-waverable, that thing. And that thing doesn't poot either. What? Where am I? Where am I going? Wait, what? No, we don't. Why am I up here? I need to go over here. You daggin'? Learn how to man-waver, man. I know, I'm curious. I realize why they did that, but why can't I land on something like dirt? I realize they made it like that so you can't land, you know, other places, but they could just surround everything by forest, which that makes much more sense not being able to land on than grass. Or, sorry, dirt, but whatever. Hello, I'm stuck. Apparently I can't go any farther into the room without talking to him. That's interesting. Oh, I forgot to sort my party out. Whoops. We want to give you things and have you hold them in your magical pockets, despite the fact you have no hands or legs, but details. I shall not land on this dot. I would have to get washed. You know how expensive it is to wash an airship. We don't want to kick up dirt everywhere. We gotta land on the clean grass. It's got dew on the grass, man. That's like a free car wash. Airship wash. Air wash? Wash wash? He's a me. He doesn't have the face for a me, sadly. We alone cannot do it. Quick, pull out your cell phone, which is apparently just your hand. Water wash wash? Wash wash water? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Answer the dang phone. You've only got one and it only connects to me. Who do you think is calling? All the people in this room. Good lord. I remember Foxer a lot. Well, thanks for the random input. Not that. You fool, stop reminiscing about things that never occurred. Who's this old guy? This is Bugenhagen. Butenhagen, or Boot to the Face in Hagen, or something along those lines. I'm pretty sure the first one was right, but hey! But Foxer's gone. Well, technically... You know, there's the whole live stream thing. That's where people go when they die, technically, so she's not technically gone. Technically? I'm just gonna say technically a lot, because I feel like it. What? Did that girl go off to that place? That place who shall I not name things? Apparently we don't know about it. Thanks, Neroxen. I'm glad we're here. Technically, she didn't even face Sephiroth. He was behind her, you know, in the air, dropping from the sky, as Sephiroth does. I don't know why, but that's what he does. She returned there once again! Also, we have to carry Bugenhagen in our pocket, because that's how that works. Couldn't he just kind of fly over there? I mean, we have an airship, but he kind of hovers anyway, so couldn't he, you know, hover his way over yonder? I wonder how fast he can hover. I wonder if he's like an Olympian Hoover? Maybe he's a Hoover. He does say ho 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 a lot, so I don't know. This whole dialogue is weird. Welcome to dialogue! It's like Pokemon. We gotta collect all of it. We'll put it upstairs and then leave it with no protection whatsoever. You pull this here and then we swap sides for no apparent reason. And then we watch this for no apparent reason. Also, look how remarkably small he gets once we get up here. I mean, like, the planets are the size of, you know, our entire body on the way up, and then once we get up here, he's like... he's tiny. Look at him. You pull this, how does he point? Well, he has arms, so he can still point. Huge materia! I will ram you with my face! I don't think it's possible to get closer. I think we're actually missing a huge materia, aren't we? I forgot to get a huge materia, didn't I? Whoopsie. Oh well. We'll still get most of the whole thing dealt. Is that Bahamut? Oh yeah, and I forgot we get Bahamut Zero, because we have both Bahamut and Neo Bahamut. And obviously Bahamut Zero being better than those two, as it were. There's 3? I thought there were 4 huge materia. I don't know. Bahamut Zero! I think Sid was the one with all the materia. Oh no, it was Neroxen on that. Take that off, put Bahamut Zero on there. Hooray! That's really all I wanted was Bahamut Zero, so... I probably forgot one, that I was supposed to grab with the submarine. Oh, I forgot to grab the, yeah, I forgot to grab the submarine one, didn't I? Whoops-a-daisy, shot down the submarine and then left it there. Oh well. Get closer by rubbing your face on it. Good thing it was gentle. Okay. Now what? Sir? I can't talk to you, you're up there. Under the sea. Oh god, no, not that again. Anything but that. Also, suddenly air smells like we're on an airship. Just passing the time, don't mind me. What happens when we fly the airship around real quick? I mean, he's not attached to it. If we fly too quick, will the wind just blow him off? So he can fly! Look at this crap. Why does he need to be on an airship? I don't understand. Nothing makes sense. Well, we have to land before we go in anyway, so there's no real reason for to switch parties right now. Pardon me. Pardon me. There we go. Let's go! We'll fly off into space! Hooray. Old man ramble. They're good at that kind of thing, aren't they? Righty-ho. Hello, Meteor. How are you? We need to go to the City of the Ancients, and I don't actually remember where that is. Capital of the Ancients, whatever it's called. I can't remember if it's on the south side or the north side. There's some trees. That's the black materia thing. I'm thinking it's on the north side. So we'll head up north. Apparently it is on the north. Well, there you go! I'll wiggle around on my way up. Whee! This is some maneuverability right here. My airship should be flying into pieces. Can we land over by it? Assuming I know where it is. Where's this snowy town? That's not what I want. There's a Ziglesia. That's also not what I want. There's the Chocobo lady. And that's the bone thingy. Apparently I passed it. Whoops. What is over there? Oh, that's the other continent. Okay, ignore me. So what is over here? I can land the airship there. That's not where I want to go. There's Chocobo tracks. We'll go around here. That's that town. That's not the town I want to go to. That town goes down here. That's what that place, which is also not what I want to go to, but I think that's the North Crater. It looks like a tree. Oh god, I'll never find it. Let's just find trees. A little ahead from Bone. Oh, is it in that forest? I think. Where am I at now? So, oh, is that it? Can I land down here? I can land down here. Oh. Surprising, also. Want to go back out? Because I keep forgetting to switch my party. I didn't realize I could land on that. Because it's not grass! It's letting me land on things that's not grass. Maybe it's frozen grass, I guess. I don't know. Silly cell phone. Slap you back in there. And save for no reasons. And then continue our story. Impossible. It is not physically possible for us to land on anything except gas. But oh well. There we go. We'll wander in here, we'll do stuff, and then a weapon will punch our face in, and then we'll do other stuff. I think we need to go left. Where left, I'm not exactly sure, but I think we're supposed to go left. Is it this building? Probably not this building, that'd be convenience! There's a save point here. And a door, which leads to there somehow, despite the fact that I guess that does kind of function like a back door. I don't really know. Whatever. Oh no, it says, hello! This is Dots. Look at it. It's glorious. Also, I'm glad you can get over there, because I can't. It's a good thing you can fly. Give you a moment? Okay. I'll stand here and wait. How long of a moment do you need, men? Somehow came up here. Not really sure how the, warping time and space or something here. Hello? You said give me a moment, but apparently you meant get over here. Those aren't one and the same, but apparently they are for Mr. Old Man here. Well, we already knew that. There's a freaking meteor. A summoned meteor coming. Good lord. Holy! I don't think we ever actually use holy. I don't think that holy is actually a physical materia in the game. Kind of a spoiler there, but hey! Even us? Gasp. I hope it picks me. Can I be the next pope? As he floats off into the distance, maybe he should be the next pope. Bugenhagen, the flying pope. I also like how he flaps his wings when he laughs. It's great. Don't be going insane again, Neuroxen. We don't, we kind of need you not to break things all the time. Speak to the planets. Okay. I just put my face against it and start talking? Is that how that works? Flying Pope away! For such a primary character, you think they would have given Bugenwagen, a bit, more polygons? What if the planet speaks back with earthquakes and tornadoes? Well, then it probably doesn't care for your wish. Flappy flap. Boogerwagon, yes, indeed. Lord. Would you stop laughing? Your flappy arms need to cease that. Also, why do you keep floating around like that? Yes, the thing we went over here for. What is it? I was astounded. We're in the city of the ancients, like the ancient capital, and he's like, there's ancient writing here? Let me step back. No! Reach my arm out in sadness. There's a note written in chalk, you say? A key to Foxer's heart? Is that what Neuroxen's searching for? He doesn't care about the planet, he just wants Foxer's heart. So I can put it in the music box. No, that's not how that works. Well, thanks for offering that, because you can fly easily over there. It'd be kind of hard for us to get there. In a polygon-filled cutscene, indeed. How is he holding that? Does he... Apparently he appears to be holding it either with his face or some sort of magic. I'm hoping his face, because that would be much more entertaining. I actually really like that key. Because it's basically a regular key in that it pushes things a certain way. But it's cylindrical, which is kind of cool. Clever design is clever. It's a regular key except it's circular. Hooray! And now you've poured water everywhere, now what are we gonna do? Hope. Hope or death may be inside. Inside the water? Do I get a shower? We haven't had a shower since we started this. That's a long time without a shower. I cannot see. The frame rate's dying. Why is the frame rate dying? I can't even see anything. I'm supposed to be seeing something, I think. Pretty sure. Supposed to be seeing something. That was a good sound. Yeah, I can't see anything. Yeah. What? Pardon me, game. You wanna do something? You see a singular black polygon. You want to, I don't know if anything's happening, or if anything will happen, or if something's supposed to be happening. It keeps beeping, because I'm doing something, clearly. The game exploderized. No! Run in circles and push buttons. Random link image. Right. Oh, give me a moment. Rightio.